All right, what's up, everyone? Obviously, this is not financial advice. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say off these videos. I just do this for pure entertainment purposes only. Um, Looking into the stock market, I see a lot of people talking about it's being red, 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 red. I guess being an AMC and GameStop, let's see, we're not having a very good connection. Let me move out here a little bit. Sorry, connections not wanting to work out for us. Let's step outside. Maybe my service is better out here. All right. So, talking about cypherpunk, where we go from here, where I'm going from here. So initially yesterday, when I first bought into it, I wish I would have bought in when I first looked at it, because I thought, man, this one looks decent, but I've been so scarred from these penny stocks lately, you know, like YYAI, YDKG, there's a couple others, Buru. They just kicked my ass the last few times. So when I was looking into cyph, I had my doubts, you know, so I held off. I wound up buying in, I think it was like at $1.40, $1.45, something like that. Sold almost all my shares for profit, held on to a couple, and then today I bought back in a little bit. Not as heavy as I'd like to, but, you know, about $300 worth or something like that. So, you know, so for me, I'm not heavily over invested. I'm basically reinvested what I made. But looking into it, I'm kind of on the fence somewhat, but I do think that just seeing what I've seen the last couple days, I do think there's more upward movement coming. It's interesting because we're going into a Friday, so I don't really know with 100% certainty where it's going, but I can say the chart looks good. For the first time in a long time, I was looking at the MACD on this chart, and it's kind of down a little bit, but you know, the cross between that blue line and that orange line, they keep crossing, and it's almost like clockwork, you know. And right now it looks like it probably going to be on somewhat of a downward short, but I mean, when I say downward, I'm not talking about for like a long time. It bounces back and forth pretty quick with the volume going into it and the people buying. As long as there's not any huge wells that dump, which I don't think there's going to be right away, I do think there's more potential for upward movement on it. So I'm holding my position that I've got right now. Like I said, if somehow it just dumps and I wind up, you know, taking an L on it, at this point I'm just playing with what I have already made off of it, so it's not stressful. So if you know, don't get yourself over leveraged, because this is one of those plays that's like it could go either way. Now I think personally, I still think it has a lot of upward movement to go. When I say a lot, I could mean 50 cents to $1. I'm not talking like $5, $10, $15, but you just never know. But a stock play like this, you just got to play it by ear. You got to play it day by day, you know, monitor the chart as it goes. The chart just keeps looking good. It's almost like I keep like refreshing the chart, because I'm like, it can't be this good, you know. But the chart keeps looking good. Like I said, towards the end of the day today, it has a little bit of a, what it looks like could be a downward movement coming into tomorrow. And like I said, I'm playing it day by day, literally every day on this one, every minute. So, but it is opportunity. I talk about these things on my channel often, about these plays that you get in and get out. You know, I could have been happy with my little 15, 25, 30, whatever it was, gain yesterday and moved on. But just those green candles are so damn big. They're popping. When candles are that big and there's that much movement, just can't resist myself. I had to get back in. So, somewhat of a gamble, but I do think more positive movement for sure. There's going to be more and more people noticing it. You're going to see more videos. You're going to see more alerts on Reddit, Facebook, X, all those things. You're going to start seeing some more, and it's going to get volume, I believe. So once you get more volume, that price is obviously should go up. So that's just kind of what I'm looking at now. I don't really have a price target of where it could go, because to be honest, I didn't even think it would get this high. That's why I say you just got to monitor it as it goes. So I think, you know, I put the money I put back into it, I think I'm just gonna let it ride for something kind of bigger. And this is kind of against what I normally say to do with stocks. Normally I say just take your 15, 20% and move on, unless it's something like this where there's a potential to make more. You don't want to get over greedy, because hey, if you don't have a lot of money in your account and you can pull 500 bucks out, make a $500 profit, it's much better to pull that than it is to watch that 500 just dwindle down. Because I've done that several times too. I've been in several stock plays where it's like, man, why didn't I pull out when I had the chance? So that's one of my weaknesses. I got 5 kids. Pull out game is weak. What's up, y'all? What's up in the comments? David, what's up? Malik, what's up, man? Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, there was a couple other penny stocks just kind of jumped in and out of today. And what I'm really preaching, and it's really just almost just like preaching to myself, is pulling those profits, unless it's a long-term hold, right? These penny stocks, they can go parabolic. They can change your life like that, but they can also suck your money out, and then you're going to never want to be in the market again. So when the money's there and you're up, it's real, and you can take it and pull it back and put it into your account, I say take those profits. I'm not a financial advisor, so you do what you want to do, obviously, but I like to pull profit unless it's something like this, cyph, and I keep repeating it. I'm almost like a broken record. But when there's something like this parabolic, I guess, is volatile, but you know, it was Leap Therapeutics before. Company changing, there's shorts that are really trapped at this point. So I think there's going to be more covering, and like I said, I can't guarantee it, but I do think there is going to be more short covering in the days to come. Tomorrow I'm gonna monitor it. Fridays are always tricky too, because you never know. Fridays, a lot of people like to pull profit for the weekend, or just, you know, that way they feel good over the weekend, they made some money. But I'm gonna play it by ear. I'll keep up with the videos if I can. So yeah. Also, I pulled up TTRX, newer stock. That one more of a long term, but it does have potential. It kind of bounces around, so that's one of those ones that, you know, not a penny stock, but it's a fairly new stock. I think it has some potential for some upward movement. There was another one I came in with yesterday. God, I can't remember the name of the play. Anyways, not yesterday, a couple days ago, I pulled one off of Instinct. It's booming up now. The candles are looking good, but honestly, do your own research on any of these plays. There's going to be more and more. So that's also, like, even with the cyph, like, if you make, let's say you pull profit and you make, you know, 15%, let's just say 15%, and then it goes up another 100% and you missed it, and you're like, dang it. You can't beat yourself up, because this market has been around for years and years and years, and these plays consistently pop up. It's hard to find them, but once you start locating them and realizing how to find them, it becomes a little easier. I'll never say it's 100% guaranteed or it's ever easy, but the longer you're in this market, it's like anything. It's just like practice. It makes perfect. You're going to get better at it. You're going to get better at it. You're going to start learning how to read the charts better. And that's really one of the keys to it. If you're new to the market, really sit down, try to learn EMAs, MACD. MACD is very helpful. Volume, all these little things, you know, the candles, the wick, when it stops, when it, you know, when it bonks its head and has resistance, all those little things are going to help. And I know a lot of people on here already know, and they're probably like, dude, shut up. But there's a lot of new people. Don't get discouraged. Just figure it out, learn it. So anyways, man, I just want to jump in on the live and let y'all know that I'm here with y'all. We'll keep it updated. We'll jump back in tomorrow and see where it takes us, man. Have a good day. Be blessed. And let's get rich soon. Peace.